It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Aggies ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Handoff to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third down, he drops the throw. Got it in the middle. It's straight. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. And the Rebels are on the move. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Runs through the tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. They come into the season, #1 recruiting class in the country. Think we'll see those freshmen much?
You dang right we will. I mean, you don't recruit like they did this offseason and be the #1 team in the country without getting a ton of impact guys that come in and contribute day one. Palmer, there's a lot of young, exciting faces.
Yeah, they don't look like freshmen either. I mean, these guys look like grown.
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That is how you finish a drive. Nice drive put together. Don't kick threes. We need touchdowns. And that's a great job executing down here near the goal line. You got the 3rd and goal. You were physical enough to run the football in. Nice start to this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clark. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. He's up to 51 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. San Diego State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab. It's Saunders. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. A run for the quarterback. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
What a great stick by the defender. But how about this? Quarterbacks like a smooth pocket where they can step up, set their feet. That defense did not give him that. Hit him while he's throwing the football. Made it easy for the defender to run underneath it, create an interception.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Texas A&M going quickly. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense in the hurry-up. They'll try the run. Get headed to the end zone. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's straight. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field.
Number 44 on to kick it away.
And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Aggies will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with a relentless chase. I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got him in the open. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They're going back to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got the back over the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give to the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. first down. Got his man on the right. Heading to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggies. Looking for the time with the extra point.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. This time they stop in behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the returner will be knocked down. The Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The inside handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. On the option. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Texas A&M going quickly.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Working that left side now. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Clark. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. great job by the quarterback to beat the blitz by getting rid of the football, and as a bonus, they get the first down.
Yeah, that's a good example of a quarterback knowing where his answers are. He sees the blitz coming, he finds his running back running out of the backfield, and they're able to make that defense pay.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pace. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's marked down at the 21-yard line as the defense comes up with a turnover.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Finds a little space. Turning it on. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give as they work on that clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've been running it, but now the pass. Working that left side. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Wide receiver going in motion. Reads it, fires complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Wants to keep it in the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Marches ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Texas A&M going up tempo. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but it'll be stopped inches short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Almost a D-lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The handoff, keep working on that clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. Past the 40. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open on the left. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses. It's helped set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll take it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.